Hi everyone, welcome back to Geeks for Geeks. In this video, we'll discuss the problem power set, which has been previously asked in Snapdeal and a lot of other companies. So let us quickly read this problem statement and see what the problem says, and then we'll discuss the approach for it. So basically in this problem, we'll be given a string which will be having the length as n, and we have to find all possible subsequences of the string s in lexicographical sorted order. So suppose if the string s has been given as ABC, okay, suppose the string s was given as ABC, then what is the subsequence? Basically a subsequence is when you take a character or not take a character. For example, in the string ABC, AC can be a subsequence, right? So basically you take A, then you don't take B, and then you took C. Okay, so either you take a character or you not take a character, but your flow from left to right should be there. Okay, from left to right you have to consider, and either you can take a character or not take a character. So AC will be a subsequence, whereas CA will not be a subsequence. Now for this particular problem, the question is asking to generate all the subsequence that are possible normally, and also we need to notice that in the output test cases they have not given the empty subsequence, because one of the cases could have been an empty subsequence as well when we do not take any particular character. Okay, so what can be the subsequences? Either we can only have A, or we can have AB, or we can have ABC, or we can have only B, we can have BC, and then we can also have C. So you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6. I guess I'm missing something, so I guess AC is also one of the subsequences. So you can see these will be the subsequences that can be there: AB, A, ABC, B, BC, C, and AC, right? And let's look at the output. So A, AB, ABC, AC, and then B, BC, and C are the subsequences. There are 7 subsequences that are there, because for every character you have 2 choices. What are the 2 choices? Either you take it or you not take it. Okay, so for every character you have 2 choices. How many positions are there? There are 3 positions. So 2 to the power 3, because for every guy you have 2 choices. So 2 into 2 into 2 would be what? It would be nothing but 8 here, right? So since it is coming out to be 8, so total number of subsequences would have been 8. But why are we only getting 7? Because we do not want to print the empty subsequence here. At the end of the day, when we get the result, so we'll simply sort our answer here. Okay, so let's try and do a dry run. Okay, so it's like either we can take a ith character or we will not take a ith character. So suppose S is equal to what? It is equal to ABC. Okay, and currently our string will be what? Currently let us say our string will be empty. It will not contain anything. Okay, so what can happen is, if I am at the ith character, suppose I am at the 0th character. So let's say this is 0th character, 1th and 2th. So what are the choices? Let's say either I will call for take or I will call for not take. So either I will take a character in my current string or I will not take it. So what will happen here is, if I suppose I take the I is equal to 0th character, then the current will become what? Then the current is going to become nothing but A. Okay, I'm not writing current again and again, right? Otherwise, if I don't take it, then it will still be empty, right? Then after that my I will increase and I will be 1 here. For here also I will be 1. Now at this point, either at I is equal to 1, either I on the left side I'll call for take, on the right side I'll call for not take. So if I take the character at index 1, that is B, then it will become AB. If I don't take, then it will be A only, right? After that, if I take B, then it will be B only. If I don't take B, then it will be empty string only, right? Then after that, what will happen is my I index will be at 2. Okay, so you can observe I will be at 2 now. And at this point, either I, like on the left side I'll call for taking the character, on the right side I'll call for not taking. So what will happen here is, if you see, I am at AB and I is equal to 2 now. So if the I is 2 here, so if I take it, then it will become, string will become ABC. Okay, when the string becomes ABC, then I will store it, because I value becomes 3. When I value becomes 3, so this means that string is exhausted. And again, if I don't take it, then the string would be AB only, right? And I would store it. Then after that, if I take I is equal to 2, then it would be what? AC. If I don't take it, then it will be A only. So here I always keep on becoming 3. So since I always becomes 3, so I'll keep on storing all these answers inside my list. Okay, now after that, if I take a second indexed character, so this will be BC. If I don't take it, this will be B only. If I take it, then this will be C. If I don't take it, then this will be what? This will be empty only. And you can see that always I'll be storing the current in my answer, except for one time when the current size is 0. When the current size is 0, then I will not store it, because they do not want me to store an empty string, right? And you can see that the time complexity will be what? 2 to the power n will be the overall time complexity for if there are all subsets. If you want to have all subsets, so that will be 2 to the power n. But since you're iterating, right, so like in the worst case, a string length is n, right? So that is why it will be n into 2 to the power n in terms of time and space, right? Now let us try and quickly code this up. It will be very easy. So what we'll be doing here is, we'll simply first of all declare a current string, let's say a string current as null. And then after that, what we are going to do is we need to have a vector in string. So we'll have a vector string. Let me increase the font size, answer. And then after that, what we'll do is we'll start a recursive call from the 0th index. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll pass the size of the string as n. So let me take n is equal to s dot size, int n is equal to s dot size here, right? After this, I will also pass my current and I'll pass my answer as well, right? And at the end of the day, I'll return the answer string after sorting it, because when I will be generating, so it will not come in the sorted order. So before returning, we need to sort all the strings that we have generated. Okay, so we'll sort it from beginning till the very end. So after this, what we are going to do here is we are going to say that we'll have a void recursive function, which will be basically int I, then we have int n, then we'll have string current as well. Notice that I'm passing it by reference, not by value. Okay, now after this, I'll also have the vector string ampersand answer here. Okay, now once we have this, so what are the base cases? The base case is that if I equal to n, so once we reach the end of the string, then we'll check. What we'll check? We'll check if the current dot size, if it is greater than 0. So if the current string exists, right, then in that case only we'll add in our answer. So we'll do what? We'll do answer dot push back the current string. Okay, after this, what we need to do is we need to call one time when we take. So we'll call for I plus 1th character. We'll call for I plus 1th character next time, and we'll pass n. And in the current string, if we are adding the current character, so we'll add s of I, right? So I should have passed the string s as well. So just besides n, I will pass it. So let's pass a string ampersand s here. Okay, so yeah, this is when we are taking the ith character, and I'll pass this answer. And apart from this, we need to call for when we don't take the ith character. So we'll call for the I plus 1th character, we'll pass the string s, we'll pass the length as n, we'll pass the current string only, we'll not be adding the ith character to it, and we'll pass the answer here as well, right? And let me pass the string s here also. Now let us try and compile this code to check if it is working fine on the samples or not. So it is saying that there is some timeout issue. So initially the current is marked as null, then I'm having int n is equal to s dot size, then we have a vector string answer. Okay, yeah, when we reach the end, so after that I should have returned also, no? So I missed this part, that when we reach the end, and if we have stored, once we have stored, then we should just return away from here. So we will return whenever we reach I is equal to n here. So now let's compile it. I just forgot to place the return statement here. Now it must be fine. Yeah, it works fine. Let's submit this code. It should get accepted. So you can clearly see that our code was able to pass all the test cases. Thank you for watching this video and keep coding.